Hello everyone, Sabaki here, welcome back to Bellwright. In the last episode, we took out a bandit camp on the outskirts of Padstow, the Royal Bastards, and in response to that, we are getting our very own raid today, our second raid of the series so far. So the goal of the episode is to prepare for that, handle the raid, and then expansion. It's all about expansion today. Our city is growing, our needs are expanding, so I want to go and hire more villagers for my little rebellion, as well as continue to fight this bandit scourge. Okay, so it is 6:20 in the morning, and I'm going to be honest with you, somebody told me what time the raids start, and I have already forgotten. I think it's noon? I'm going to say noon. Noon is in the middle of the day. That makes the most sense. So that gives me about 6 hours to get all of the little things that I want to do out of the way. So let's not waste a minute. The very first thing I want to do is I want to start some research off. I've been reading through the comments and I kind of have an idea now on what I should be prioritizing. The campfire with the cauldron is one of the most suggested, but I don't have the 1 copper or I need to unlock it. Bugger. That's okay. So instead of the campfire with the cauldron, let's do the mining camp and the pickaxe. Actually, that makes sense, because with a mining camp and pickaxe, we'll be able to go gather the copper that we need for the campfire. That is a good idea right there, if I don't say so myself, and I did say so myself because I am, in fact, myself. Another thing I have been told repeatedly in the comments is if I think I have enough storage, I don't. I'm paraphrasing, but that's essentially... I'm not paraphrasing, actually. That was kind of word for word what they were saying. So let's go ahead and put another stockpile down. I am already feeling it. We have 2 stockpiles right now. They both have 400 storage. Still not enough. Still not enough. So another stockpile is a must. I'll try and do a bit more on the filtering system as well moving forward, so it makes a little bit more sense for our villagers and me trying to find stuff. And then the last thing, we need additional housing. So I have 3 housing tents right now. We can have 2, 4, 6 villagers living here. We have 5, so I only have room for 1 more person. And I want more than 1 more person this episode. Ideally 2. We'll see if we can get more though. So the very last thing I want to busy my villagers with is a housing tent, and kind of too many rocks there. Oh yeah, there's nice. There's quite nice, actually. I want to try and stop building them in a straight line. I feel like I'm playing SimCity 3000 right now, so I do want to throw in some curves, throw in some wonkiness to the village, make it look a little bit more natural.
The village is looking better and better.
Okay, buildings and research done. Let's head to Herondine. That made me jump. That always makes it so sudden and so loud. Just like randomly walking in the wilderness and then suddenly trumpet sound. You have leveled up your cooking. just relax a little bit, please. Okay, so here we are at Herondine, and don't worry, we're not here for quests. We're here for people who don't give us quests. But let me explain really quickly why we're here by going through our current villager list. Amelia, we can see, we recruited her from Herondine. Mr. Netterby doesn't count. He came from his own weird little camp. Luca comes from Padstow. Lucas comes from Herondine. And then Miles, Padstow again. So we've only got 2 villagers from Herondine and 2 villagers from Padstow. Now, I was mistaken in my previous episodes. I thought once you get 3 villagers from the same village, they start getting a morale debuff. Like, I don't like this person. I was happier when I moved away from them. Or, you know, I can hear him snoring from across the street, stuff like that. But apparently you can have, I think it's 5 villagers before you start getting the morale debuff. And also, the morale debuff's not actually that bad, according to a few people. At least once you have your own settlement well established to take care of their various needs. So we've come to Herondine because I want a couple more villagers. I want the farmer, number 1, and anyone with a high agility who I can turn into a labourer, or the deliverer, a deliverer. But so far it's not looking good, is it? Oh, hold the medieval telephone. Ralph has some great agility. He's also a labourer as well. That's quite a good mix. Definitely put a pin in Ralph. And then Isidore. Isidore is a farmer. Oh, buggy's a pessimistic farmer though. But like I just said, I don't think the morale debuff is going to be so much of an issue for our village. Now, we are established. We have food. We have shelter. We have things working quite nicely out there. So let's go hire Isidore. He's going to be a farmer. It's going to be wonderful. And if it's not, we can always I can't say it with a straight face. If it's not good, if it doesn't work out for us, we can just kick the pessimistic farmer out the village. That's horrible. We can't do that.
You've done well so far, so I'll take you up on that offer. But I'll still be keeping an eye on you.
Oh, even better, he's got an English accent. Sprinter, pessimist, farming, brilliant. Welcome aboard, Isidore. All right, next up, Ralph. Excuse me, Mr. Bull. Why are there so many? They're too big. Go back to your pens. Oh, excellent. The mining camp in Pickaxe has been researched. We'll deal with that in a little bit. Here is Ralph.
Greetings, companion.
Come and join my rebellion.
I'd be happy to work with you.
Ooh, 891 renown. They're getting pricey. Oh, bugger. The raid is here. Come aboard, Ralph, and you guys can find your own way back. It's just down the hill. It's not far at all. Just keep an eye out for somebody asking about dots in the sky, and you'll be fine. Okay, we gotta get back. We gotta get back. We have the raid coming. I don't want to miss it, like I missed my birthday party. Looks like they're coming from this camp over here, so we have plenty of time. Probably. It also looks like they're hiding a wolf. Maybe that wolf's going to do the job for me. Ah, too bad. Too bad, they got him. You know what? Let's just set up here. I want to try something new that I've been suggested to do. I want to change their behavior from charging. I'm going to hit R to hold position to see if that helps out some. Buccaneers. Enemy. Let's see how this goes with the new positions. Let them come to us. I'm going to try and take the archers out. There we go. Oh, there's the volleys. Oh, he got shot right in the face. Serpentine. What was that last shot? Bloody awful. Work on your aim, except for whoever shot the one in the eye. That was pretty cool. And we've defeated the raid. We are victorious. Not that difficult, to be honest, but I have been told that the raids get substantially harder when you get into the higher level raids, and the reclamation parties, once we start liberating the village, are nothing to be taken lightly. But okay, Buccaneers are heading home. Now let's check these bastards for loot. 10 gold. Disappointing, Robert. Less disappointing. Some books to read. One of them's a strength book. Thank you very much. Very disappointed, Miles. Do better. A random arrow on the floor somehow. Hey, we got a strap. Only one strap out of that raid, but you can't win them all, can you? Oh, hang about. We got a patrol here. I sent my guys back. I wonder if I can take them out solo. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, skewered right in the belly. Ted, what do you have for me? A bit of meat, thank you very much. And Sal, another strap. Beautiful. All right, let's go home and pick up. Did I miss a bag? Or is that, that's probably one of my bloody villagers. Why do they do that? Why are they dropping their stuff when I take them out the army? One of my lazy bloody archers. How much do you want to bet? That was Mr. Bloody Netterby. Okay, it is 1:45 in the afternoon. And construction of the housing tent is done. That means the stockpile is also... No, the stockpile is almost done. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, right? We're going to let them finish off the stockpile. And we'll pop in another research request. Actually, did they finish the mining camp? I don't remember seeing it.
Glad it's my home.
They did! Okay, so next up is the fishing camp, and that's because I have also been asked many times to do that, so I can start fishing and getting some fish soup or fish stew, something to do with an experience boosting food. That sounds absolutely amazing. Ah, we're out of storage at the stockpile, obviously. I'll take a quiver, that way I can get the arrows sorted. That's the biggest thing. Okay, so our villagers, they are researching, they are building, they're crafting, they're farming, they're busy. So I'm just going to let them tick along, carry on as they are. It's almost 3 in the afternoon. Not much else I can do with the rest of the day. So I'm going to go to Padstow with all the quest goods that I need for all the turn-ins out there. See if I can get a bunch more renown and maybe even sneak a 3rd villager of the day. That'd be an absolute win if I can get a 3rd villager. So let's gather all the bits and bobs. This is a time-passing transition. Bye-bye. Alright, that's everything I need for Padstow. At a fishing camp, apparently, as well. We'll deal with that later. But now let's head over to town. It's almost 4 o'clock. We need to hand all these in before everyone goes to bed. But before we head out, I do want to get all the old coins I can carry. I know I don't have enough reputation boosts in these quests to become a friend, so hopefully these old coins will be able to push me over the edge. Here we are, Padstow again. Let's start off at Mr. Selby with his 5 pieces of delectable smoked meat. I think that's how he phrased it, right? Delectable smoked meat, everyone.
Please, I can't speak to you right now. This brigand wants something from me.
It's the neck twist. It's always the neck twist.
Get out of here, villager. This doesn't concern you.
Ralph, what are you doing?
The good elder has been shortchanging us on his taxes. Lord Ashbourne wants what he's owed.
I can try to cover the balance. I don't want to.
100 coins. I don't care where the money comes from, but I'm not returning empty-handed.
Oh, Mr. Selby, why are you letting them walk all over you? Here, it's yours. Now leave them alone. I don't have a fight option, otherwise I'll smack you in the face with my hoe.
You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, I might not be here next time. You need to protect yourself. Learn to fight.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
Please take this. I was going to say, I bet he gives me more than 100 gold reward. I'll take the research. Thank you. Ooh, and a second book. I'll take the crafting. The quest gives 150 coins as a reward. Sounds almost like he's fomenting his own little rebellion, doesn't it? I like you, Mr. Selby. I have, however, dropped all my loot on the floor because my bags are full. Let's find Marek. Hand in these 2 bloody logs that are taking up most of my bag space.
Dalibor won't be able to fulfill that order for Lord Ashburn, and when Ashburn finds out, he'll kill Dalibor.
The Dalibor plot thickens. All right, Dalibor's tools, please.
If you want the tools, then help me with the wolves.
Why does everyone want me to kill wolves? Oh, hang about. You're the guy who wants the hoe and the shovel.
Thank you.
Do you need anything else?
Actually, since you're here, there is something else. It's about my family. My mother, specifically. See, she's always pushed me. Since I was a boy, it's been, be better than your father, surpass him. It's a lot of pressure, you know. I just want to be a good blacksmith, not compete with a legacy. What should I do?
I don't know. Sambor, take a break. There we go. Get a nice new perspective on your craft and life. And don't ask strangers about your mother. Odd dude. Okay, this quest is interesting because we're getting the tools for the carpenter, right? Because he says his tool shed was attacked by boars. Boars wouldn't do that. They wouldn't knock down a building in that fashion. I do think it was a boar, though. But I think it was a Dalibor, eh? See what I did there? Clever, clever.
I don't know how to thank you.
A strength book is thanks any day of the week. Thank you very much, Marek. Okay, so that's all the quests done. Our reputation is 350 out of 500, so we didn't get to friend, but that's what the old coins are for. So let's head back to Mr. Selby. There we go. We are a friend of Padstow. I also have room for these now. My books. Thanks, Mr. Selby. Okay, we're a friend of Padstow. It's almost 8 o'clock. We have 1,000 renown. Let's see if we can get anyone now that we can have a look who's who using the map. Dullard Slacker, Dullard Slacker, Dullard Slacker. Sounds like me looking at 3 mirrors. Paul, Pessimist Gourmand. Although I would like a dedicated cook, I don't really want to deal with another pessimist. I want to be an optimistic rebellion. Mary, you still ask too much. Neurotic and Weakling. What on earth are they? Let's go have a little chat with Bella. I want to know what Weakling and Neurotic do.
You're a new face.
Neurotic. Productivity 50%. Hunger speed. Injury? Death chance? And item drops. Maybe. Is that good? What would Bella be? Let me know in the comments. Neurotic sounds interesting. Weakling sounds horrific. Ooh, Helga's a great one. I need a harvester, a dedicated one at least, and animal handling too. Handy, handy. Let's go see if we can afford her. Oh, she's on the other side of the village. Helga, don't go to bed. There she is. Helga, do you want to join my little rebellion?
Some villages are more cautious around strangers, but we're not like that.
Oh, that's nice to know. Wanna come help me out in my village?
I'm ready to align with you.
Oh, we can just afford her. She's 932, and we have 1,021. We have just enough. Helga, welcome to the Merry Muppets, or the Buccaneers. The name changes depending on how I feel. Is the merchant still open? I might need some arrows and things.
Trade your coins for something truly special.
Most out-of-place accent in the game. Nice. 3 stacks of simple arrows, 24 gold each. Easy bloody peasy. And nothing else. You know, people keep telling me that there are vendors that I forget to check out, but vendors that'll buy, I think it's simple chords, and you are not one of them. But yeah, there's vendors out there that'll buy simple chords, which is just made with flax, I think, like 1 flax to 1 simple chord, meaning it's a really, really good and kind of almost unlimited money source. But I don't know where they are. I keep forgetting. I'll have to go back and check. I think one of them's by a lake, actually, now that I think about it. Alright, let's track the Wolves' Den quest, because it's nighttime. There's going to be extra bandit patrols out and about, and I don't want to send Helga here home alone in the dark without a single weapon. And I'm pretty sure that the herbalist, sorry for the Americans out there, the herbalist, I'm pretty sure the herbalist is on the way between here and home. That's a good get with Helga, though. We're slowly ticking off all of the individual jobs where I can put one person on a priority 1 and have them as a backup for everything else. I know that's going to change as the village grows, but in these early stages, it's really, really good to have one villager focusing on one task. And gathering, harvesting, I used to overlook that. I think many people do overlook it, but even though you have the farm where you can grow things, you still need things like sticks, stones, and having a gatherer who can pick up them much faster and perhaps even pick up a bonus one every now and then. To me, I think it's a really good thing. And when it comes to farming, I don't think you get enough seeds back to maintain a self-sufficient farm, so having somebody out there at all times, gathering at all times, and being really, really good at it is super duper helpful. Although, correct me if things have changed, but that's how I understand it used to work. And there's the herbalist just over this hill.
Something happened?
A farmer in Padstow needs help with me cow, bitten by wolves. He thinks you can whip up a cure.
I'd like to help, but I'm out of the right herbs for a healing mix.
Hang on, let's fix that.
I'd like to help, but I'm out of the right
herbs
for a healing mix.
That did not take very long, and is he sleeping on the floor? Alex. I got the herbs. Alex? Alex!
Give me a minute, I will brew the potion. All right, it's ready. Tell the farmer that he needs to give her this potion only 2 times a day.
All right, thanks, mate. You can go back to sleep now, on the floor, with your eyes open. Ooh, you gave me a bit of a jump. I thought you were bandits. All right, let's escort Helga the rest of the way home, and then I am going hunting. Okay, so everyone is awake. They are currently getting breakfast, so I'm going to let them go ahead and do that. In the night, I got some hunting done, although it was mostly bandits. I was hoping for a few more deer. Only got the 1 deer and a couple of wolves, but plenty of bandits and plenty of straps. So once these guys are fed, I'm going to rally them and check their equipment so that we can go out and take out those 3 bandit camps that we spoke about in the intro. And I'm not sure what difficulty these regions are, or if it plays a part in the difficulty of the camp. But the camps are a single green diamond, so I don't think they're going to be that much different than the ones we've tackled already. Might end up eating those words, though, for my breakfast. All right, Buccaneers, roll call. Good thing I bought those arrows back in Padstow, because none of my archers have any for some ridiculous reason. Amelia, you know, I like you. We get along quite well. You can have a bag. Thank you very much. All right, nothing else for it. We're ready, we're fed, we're armed. Let's go kill some bandits. Holy Ruined Potato. Is that the bandit camp? Are they actually living in an actual ruin? That's pretty cool. Can I live in a ruin? Probably not. Ooh, that'd be a nice mechanic. Can you restore the ruins? Either in this or maybe in 1.0. We rebuild the ruins and use them as our, you know, sort of strongholds throughout the map. That would be pretty amazing. Not gonna lie. I would never lie to you. But okay, let's do that. Let's do this. Let's try and pull them out. They're still on holding, so they'll be running to us. We have 3 and myself 3.5 archers peppering arrows, and then hopefully we'll take them out in melee by the time they get to us. Although they've just gone around the other side of the building, and I can't see anyone. Oh, there's one. Excellent work, Buccaneers. The first camp has been taken out. That was a way bigger camp than I was expecting, though. I did not anticipate all those people running out from inside and around the outside. But let's get everyone to loot up, and I'm gonna go take a look in this fort. I bet you there's some treasure. There's always treasure in a ruined fort. Called it. Always, you can rely on it in any RPG ever. We have secured the first bandit camp. 1 threat down, 2 to go. Okay, I did double check around and there are no secret entrances to a basement in the fort and also no more treasure. There's a haunted floating vase there though. I'm not taking that with me. This is so cool though. Will I eventually be able to make things this big or out of stone? I'm kind of getting a bit tired of the stick and the flax tents, to be honest. I want to get up in the world. Oh, looks like I did miss something, or my villagers dropped something when they looted a chest up here. Some fine soup, very nice, although probably cold by now. Okay, the next bandit camp is over the bridge and past the new copper deposit that I found, and just off into the woods here. I wonder if we can see it from where we are. Yeah, kind of. Just through those trees up there. Luckily, they didn't see or hear the ruckus that we just made with their friends across the river. That wouldn't have gone well. All right, over the bridge we go. Any sneaky little deer nearby that I can get on my way through? Oh, there is over there. There's a couple of deer up ahead, and I'm wondering if I can be a little cheeky and try and get some dinner on the way back. Ah, bugger. No dinner for me. I'm enjoying that holding command, by the way, so thank you to everyone who recommended that. I quite enjoy having my archers loose, almost like a dozen arrows by the time they've reached us, and sometimes, you know, killed 1 or 2 of them, or other times completely missed. I did get my deer in the end.
Forwards, march!
Arrows are knocked, and you are standing still. You moved. Dang it! Ooh, take the archers. Ow! Bloody archers. I've taken some friendly fire. Oh my god. Oh, that's terrible. Serpentine, serpentine. Ooh, you got absolutely rinsed, buddy. Good shot. Finally a good shot on the enemy. Ah, that was gnarly. He took 2 arrows at once. That's kind of gross. Oh, what? Patrol's rolling up. Sorry, mates. Killed your friends. You're next. Oh, another complete rinse. Absolute headshot. Who's doing those shots? Probably Amelia. Let's be honest. Everything is going fan-bloody-tastic right now. 2 of the 3 camps wiped off the map. Our next camp, actually, is on the way to Bradford. Might be worth putting up a travel sign at some point soon. I'm getting a bit overloaded on loot anyway, but a travel sign out here to make coming back to Bradford that much easier when we're sent this way might be a good idea. Okay, so the road winds down there, presumably off to Bradford, which means the bandit camp's probably over here in this direction somewhere. Yeah, probably on top of that nice little hill up there. Lots of copper out here. Maybe we should make a copper outpost here once the area is kind of cleared out of all the bandits. I think it would be quite nice. I don't want to do outposts that are just a couple 100 meters outside of town. That seems a little bit silly, but this is far enough that I would like to make a nice little mining community out here. That could be really nice. Oh, yeah, we can see the camp up ahead. There's their flag. Where should we set up? Companion Luca is getting hungry and may soon refuse following your commands. I imagine halfway through a fight, he's just like, you know what? I'm done with this. Throws down his weapon and just walks home to get a sandwich or something. So we gotten plenty of food from the loot, from the bandits, from the chests. So I'm just going to make sure that everyone here is fed and has a good supply of arrows.
Anything you command.
Miles, how would you like to have a potato and a mushroom? Okay, everyone's fed. Everyone is armed with plenty of arrows. So let's bring them up to the top of the hill. You don't want to fight a battle from the low ground. If Star Wars taught me anything, it's don't trust old people with lightning, but also don't fight a battle when you got the low ground. Ooh, this camp looks a little bit spicier, to be honest. They all are wearing some sort of medium armor and they have very scary weapons. They're all two-handers with some nice shields thrown in. We kind of can't turn back now. You guys would make fun of me. No ammo, bugger. I guess we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Yoo-hoo! Come and get me! Let the arrows fly. They're actually hitting their targets this time. Mostly. Right in the neck. Wait, what are you firing at? Oh, reinforcements. Ow, my belly. Ow, my belly part 2. Serpentine, serpentine. Run you through. Oh, it's fine. It's just a graze. See? All better. Okay, we have looted almost everything, but each and every one of us has absolutely no bag space left. So I'm going to go ahead and build a travel sign at the road and then dismiss my companions. The Buccaneers can walk back home and I will use the magic of the travel sign to go there in an instant, drop off all of my stuff and then come back out for anything that we've left behind. Kind of don't like the way that we can't travel without the companions. I can see how that's a bit exploity, but at the same time, it's kind of silly that they have to walk. And they take so long. They walk so slowly. Even with the high agility, it's just a nice little saunter. But there you are. Travel sign, 150 renown again. But, oh, we have 1,300. We've done a lot of bandit mayhem today. We had, like, less than 100. And we're back up to over 1,300. Or, well, less now that I put the travel sign down. But you know what I mean. But okay, the Buccaneers are going to make their way home. Hopefully they don't drop anything like they were dropping stuff after the first raid hit us. But I, on the other hand, I'm going to drop everything because I need bag space for 2 logs, X amount of woods, and X amount of stones. I think it's 5 and 2, something like that. I'll get it. It'll be fine. Ah! That made me jump. Home sweet home again. You gotta love the instant travel. And I understand now, for the first time, why people keep telling me to build a chest by the travel sign at home, because now I could have just dropped all of my stuff in there. Instead, I gotta walk an extra 100 meters to the stockpile over there. Maybe more like 40 or 50 meters, but still more than a few feet. Hello, Ferdinand. Keeping an eye on things while I'm gone? Good kitty. Look at that. They're not even halfway home, most of them, and I've already gone and done half of my job. Slackers, the lot of them. All right, back again, and yes, I think this is where I'm going to do my copper outpost, unless you guys think I should do it by the reeds at the river. But I just like this area so much. I like the distance. It's going to be its own little community out here. But just up ahead, oh, it looks like the camp has despawned. But the loot, thankfully, hasn't. Alright, that's everything I can see. Just going to do one more quick check for anything that I might have missed. I don't see anything. Alright, this area is clear, safe, taken care of, whatever you want to call it. This area is now free of the bandits, and hopefully they don't come back. I think they do come back, but there's some sort of mechanic about it, and I think we're going to be quite peaceful in this area, in this region, for some time now. Amelia, how are you still not home? What on earth are you doing? Alright, just dropping off the last of my loot now. A lot of foods, a lot of straps, many books to go through in the morning. But that is all for today's episode. Absolutely so happy with the progress. 3 bandit camps down, the entire southern front of our settlement, our expanding settlement, now safe and secure for outposts, for trade, for us to wander back and forth through. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed your time here, then please consider grabbing a sub, dropping a like or leaving a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio. Ow, I think I got a splinter from that. How funny would it be if that thing that happened in Troy happened here and a plane just casually flew overhead?